Who's that girl? Na 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 na. She's a seer. Na 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 na. Hi soul seekers, welcome or welcome back to the channel. My name is Desire. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all the love and support. It is greatly appreciated. It never goes unnoticed. Okay, so you have, well, the energy. Someone is looking at something very intently is what I'm getting. You have learning, health, emotional repair, courage, and success that came out in your pre-shuffle. And whoever this person is that's in this learning energy, they are looking at something very intently, because this person, life has not been the same since you left their life. This is someone who's actually afraid to live life without you. Okay, I don't know who this person is individually. You know who they are, but it's like this person, they have become afraid to live life without you. This is someone who has seen some things, and they know that you're the best thing for them. They know that you were sent to them as like a saving grace. You definitely have angelic protection and power. This person knows this about you, and they're afraid of what life will look like without you, truly. Now, I am getting, for many of you, this is a man who doesn't want to lose a woman, because he feels like once he loses woman, he loses everything good. You could be the only good thing in this person's life. Flip and switch the genders, but that's what I'm getting. There's this song, I think it's called Expectations. Yeah, what he say? I got a lot of questions in my head, a lot of shit that got me scared. Please don't leave me for dead. Yeah. You expect me to know the answers to some shit that I'm just trying to walk out of. So you could have met this person at a time in their life where everything was fucking chaotic. They didn't know if they was coming or going. This person had absolutely no direction before you came into their life. And once they started to establish something with you, some type of a bond got established, and it was meant to grow stronger. This person was wayward. Something stopped this, though. We have promise and stop here. Something stopped this bond from growing stronger and deeper. A force, okay, demonic forces, karmic activity here. But now this person is like something has settled, and the realization is they can't live life without you. They don't want to. They're afraid to see what tomorrow, damn, I'm hearing they're afraid to see what tomorrow looks like. They don't want the sun to rise if you're not by their side. Ooh, baby, somebody going through it. Yeah, that song Expectations. I've been sorting through a lot of shit that's in my head now. A lot of shit that got me scared now. Don't you leave me for dead now. Okay, I'm not a singer, I'm a rapper, but that's the song, okay? It's called Expectations. And that's what I keep hearing over and over. A lot of shit got this. It could be a man. A lot of shit got them scared. A lot of shit in their head. And they hoping that you don't leave them for dead. This person knows how painful life is and how hard it is, and they not trying to let you go. I don't know what they did in the past, but this person, hell no. I'm hearing this ain't the past, this the here and now. Alright, you guys, so let me take a moment to acknowledge the divine. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you to my creators. All praises to me. I ask that my energy is cleared and connected to the divine frequency, that I'm only channeling messages of truth and clarity. If there's any evil, weakness, or darkness present, I ask that you make it flee immediately. In exchange, I call in the spirits and energy of the energy of success, okay? The energy of fortune, rapid return, progression, okay? Show me clearly what are the messages for the soul seekers, please and thank you. All praises to Ifa. Dang, I messed that one up. I butchered that prayer. Anyway, so yeah, let's get deeper into this reading, soul seekers. So, it's like you are a well. I'm hearing like a drawing well. This person draws their courage, their inspiration, their divinity from you, okay? And I'm not getting like in an energy vampiric way. I'm getting from just a very humbling way. You caused this person to face things that they wouldn't have never faced had you not come into their life. You forced this person to act in a courageous way. You forced this person to tap into an energy, a spirit that they've never tapped into before, just to get back to you. You are helping this person become the best version of themselves. And I don't even think you're currently connected to this person. Yeah. Emotional healing, courage, and then success. But it's like you're going to get the outcome. You're going to get the outcome you deserve. Not the outcome that people wanted for you. Not even this person's lower self. Not that outcome. Not the outcome that these karmics and demonic forces wanted. You're going to get the outcome that you deserve from this connection with this person. It may require for you to be a little courageous and brave at this time too, because you could be in a space of just the unknown. You really don't know what's going on. You could still be healing, okay, from some stuff that this person put you through because of their own lack of healing, their own trauma. This person's also learning that health is wealth. So they could be changing their lifestyle, of course, mind, body, spirit type of an energy here. And you guys, when I had lit this this incense, it was burning so fucking heavy. A lot of demonic activity present. But it's like it's cleared up. So something definitely, it was already forces on standby with this connection, doing anything in their pathetic ass power to try to stop it from happening before the two of you. I really feel like before this person reached this realization, because it was only a matter of time. Let me get another one. It was only a matter of time before this man or woman reached this epiphany, this internal wake up, okay? And I really feel like the karmic and demonic forces and influences around this person, they were simply trying to prevent them from doing it or trying to continue to delay it because it was inevitable. This is a person where their wake up was going to be inevitable. But you know, after you are awakened by spirit, you still have free will. Oh my God, can you clear my speech? It's annoying. After you wake up, after spirit wakes you up, you still have free will. You can still ruin your life with your own free will choices. So, like I said, this person was going to receive the call regardless. But it looks like their free will choices have changed. They're more in alignment with what is best for themselves. And even with them, this person is going to receive what they truly, with their higher self. Once they discover their higher self and really connect with it and integrate it, they're going to receive what their higher self deserves too. Not what everyone else wanted this person to receive and experience in life and in this connection. This man or woman, they have a lot of hate around them. They have a frequency of dispossession attached to them, but it's not theirs. It's their family, their friends, these broke ass hoes they be fucking on. Whether it's a man or woman, it's the energy that's attached to them that doesn't belong to them. Okay, so we have go and good news. Exactly, period. That's the goal. For you and this person to receive good news about this connection and about your life. Alright. Now you know who this person is individually. It don't have to be romance for all of you. But you know, that's the theme lately. So we have origin and then eternal love. Exactly. This person has already found their good thing. They've already found the favor that they were seeking from God. I keep being reminded of like a biblical text. I'm not biblically versed at all, you guys. I know some things from the Bible just from popularity and like famous scriptures, but it's something when a man finds a woman, he finds a good thing. I believe that's what it's called. Or when a man finds a woman, he finds God, something like that. That's the energy I'm getting here. Marinetti and then vow, exactly. This person is no longer allowing anyone outside of them to control the narrative here. You may have even made this person like they're lovesick. This is the second time I'm tapped into some energy and randomly just started feeling like, ugh. Alright, so I feel like that's a lovesick energy here. Because as soon as I press pause, it's going to stop. I'm about to because it's too strong. Hold on. Yep. Like 30, 45 seconds later, the feeling went away. So yeah, this person definitely could be lovesick, but it could be karmics and demons that's attached to this connection that are also like utterly sick to their stomach because the inevitable is now taking place. But the only difference is this person is actually making free will choices that will elevate them, that will not ruin them, but instead elevate them. And that's like a whole nother agenda. You can only delay a calling, you can only stall a timeline for so long. But once that timeline is met, you still have free will. You can fucking ruin everything on that timeline. But this person, they're operating in the proper free will. They already know because you represent the opposite. You walking away, just the thought of them, because something has happened to the point where they're taking something serious. They are truly afraid to lose you, and them being truly afraid to lose you, really feeling like they'll be left for dead if you walk out of their life. This is a soul recognition. So this man or woman has acknowledged the soul recognition that exists between the two of you. This definitely could be a past life connection for some of you, for sure, with this internal love and origin, and the two of you are getting back to where you left off in a previous lifetime. And I've been channeling Isis and Horus and Osiris in particular, and the story of them, how her husband's body was dismantled by his wicked ass brother who wanted the call, who wanted the throne. So he fucking murdered and dismantled his brother's body. And then his wife, which was Isis, she found him by soul recognition, and she put his body back together long enough to conceive their divine baby. And I believe Horus is the baby. I can't remember. Is Osiris the father and Horus is the child, or in reverse? But either way, Isis is the mother. And she she reassembled her husband's body to perform, a sacred ritual to conceive this child who would take the throne, because I forget the brother name. It was a thought. He was never going to take the fucking throne. So he just fucking ruined his life in the afterlife for being a nasty ass karmic bitch for doing that to his fucking brother, and he still didn't get what he wanted. Royalty still rose against them, and the throne was still reclaimed by his rightful owner. So I'm getting that. So whoever this masculine energy may be in your life, they may have ties to the Egyptian bloodline. You may have ties to the Egyptian bloodline, but I'm just getting like, whoever you are, divine feminine, divine masculine, you are representing like the Isis in this energy, and you have helped this man or woman put themselves back together to fulfill a greater mission. Okay, so yeah, promise and triumph. And I feel like for some of you, this is a past life connection. That's why it's so strong now. And this may not be, this definitely could be like the energy between a year and a half to 6 months ago. And it's so strong because this is not the first time the two of you have been in love, is what I'm hearing. Alright. It's simply the two of you picking up where you left off at. Alright, so homelessness. That's what I was talking about. These demonic and karmic attachments around them, and it's not even theirs. That's a huge contradiction. How do you have homelessness and luck right next to each other? That's their free will choice. And now this man or woman is making the free will choice to set themselves free from all forms of poverty. Okay, internal, mental, physical, spiritual, financial, all forms of poverty. This person is sacrificing that. They are cutting off a lot of people at this time because they now realize that these people are the reason. These people keep them in a compromising spirit, a compromising mindset when it pertains to your connection. Yes, I cannot make it up. Compromise, stubborn, and then family. This is a person who has identified where the problem is. They've gotten to the root of a problem with its origin. And it's all inspired by this internal love connection. So now that they've gotten to the root of the problem, they're making the proper adjustments. This person is realizing it's something about like just like bad behavior and bad traits that they've picked up over years through their family, and like bad mannerisms, something that they do not want to resonate with anymore. This person is like You know how you go through that phase of your spiritual journey? It usually happens in the beginning. It did for me anyway, where you have to reparent yourself. You have to reprogram yourself, recondition yourself, because everything that you were taught or witnessed was not healthy for you. And a lot of those things you were taught or witnessed or experienced contributes to your bad choices now. This is what this person's going through. They're judging their mother, their father, their brother, anyone who influenced and shaped them to be the distorted man or woman that they are. They are judging these people. Okay, and when I say judging them, I'm not meaning like in a superficial sense, but you have to call judgment over things that do not serve you in order to receive what is best for you. And this is what this person is doing. Like, no, I got that shitty ass straight from you. I only think like this and believe this to be true because of you, and I only act like this and I respond like this. And yeah, they're connecting it, and they're not playing the blame game. This is a grown ass man or woman, but they are holding other people accountable. Like, no, I was a child. I shouldn't have never witnessed that. You shouldn't have never told me to do that. You should have never expected that. You should have never even allowed me to experience that. Yeah. So that's the process they're going through. And they could also be like checking someone, or they are very resentful at a person in particular that's a part of their family, or someone that they view as family is a person in particular that they could resent the most currently, because that's the person who helped influence them to make this shitty decision between the two of you. Like, if I wasn't listening to your ass, if I wasn't with you all the time, then this shit wouldn't have happened. This is either a family member or friend, they're karmic, and they purposely try to keep this man or woman away from their healing, away from any form of progress. This could be a person's like, they're getting ready to do something, they're making some positive changes, they know that they should be doing more with their life, and then they get around this fucking loser, and it's just like, okay, whatever. Ain't nobody else around me doing anything. It's not really that serious. Everybody getting by, going along just to get along. Now this person, they were once comfortable with being a crab in a bucket. Now they can't stand it. They want to escape this rat race that they've been living in. And this did not occur, this epiphany, this deep internal need to change did not occur until they met you. Oh, not even it's after you left. After some emotional healing had to take place, where this person was forced to be brave and courageous. This is when they started to truly wake up. It wasn't when the two of you met. It's when you walked away for good. Okay, yeah, confinement. You left this person. And you left this person. You was calm as a clown. Cool as a cucumber. You're like, that's your free will choice. Clearly, your free will choices don't align with me. I'm not going into this imprisonment state, mindset, spirit with you. I'm not taking on any karma. I'm not allowing any delays to progress in my life, and I know it's not mine. Sorry, not sorry. I choose me. You gotta go. So that's how it happened. Okay, that's the gist of it, and you did the right thing, because you may not have known at the time, but you was pushing this person, forcing this person to undergo their own rite of passage. And the demons within this person and the demons within other people who thought that they can continue to stall this man or woman with the same low vibrational tactics and influences and possessions, no. You push this person to go through their rite of passage by walking away and staying away and meaning it. It could have been very hard for you to stand on business, or this could identify your timeline, past, present, future energy, identify your role, your divine masculine or divine feminine, a karmic interference or a demonic possession. You know who you are, okay? You could be this person I'm reading directly or not. Flip and switch it. But I'm getting at like, someone, these fucking spirits have run out of time. I'm hearing, bitch, your time up. Your time is up. Yeah, see. Someone also close to them. It's a demon that's close to them. This is either a family or a relative. I mean, a family or a friend. Family member or a friend. that's very close to this man or woman. And you know, demons, they so fucking pathetic and diabolical at the same time. Like, how dare you be diabolical and have the audacity to be pathetic at the same damn time? They only use people that are closest to you to fulfill an agenda. Demons are very lazy. They're not that creative. They're very predictable. So this is someone that's very close to this man or woman, but not for long, because they're withdrawing. They can read in between the lines. This distorted masculine or feminine who's coming back towards you, they have clarity now because they asked. Asking it is given. At one point, this person didn't want to see the shit because they knew that they would have to see and accept their own shit. So it was easier for them to run, to jump back in that bucket, to get back in that race, because that was their comfort zone. But only now, what used to be comfortable for them is fucking agony. For them now is suffering. Okay? I'm hearing life is insufferable without you, because it required for you to come, to see, to conquer, and to depart. You got in your fucking chariot so fast, this person, like, they ain't never seen nothing like it. And even if this was not the first time, like, this definitely could be a connection where it's like making up, breaking up, separation, reconciliation, but there's always a last time. And I feel like that last time did occur. And this person, they were very stubborn in the beginning. It could have took them a few weeks to a few months to come off that karmic demonic high, but it looks like they've come down and they see shit for what it is, and what they see, they don't want to be a part of it. So this person is now strategically pulling themselves away from one person in particular, or a group of people, because they already know, like, you are the fucking problem. You are the influence. And you definitely could have told this man or woman about an attachment, some energy that shouldn't be there, that's disrupting the connection, and now they see it. They couldn't see none of this shit when you were up close and personal. What's that saying? Hindsight is 20/20. You can see something clearly once it's past you, once there's some space. Okay, like that mirage type of an energy, it requires for you to step back to see something for what it is, because you can't really see it when you up close and personal. You're too attached to it, so you represent that. So once you detached and you departed, like by default, and it was painful, they saw a reality. They saw what life is like without you. This could be something they're currently going through for sure. Seeing what life is like without you, and then living in the reality like, oh, hell no. Because it's one thing to wonder and to guess and to like be paranoid about what the outcome can be, but in this situation, this man or woman already knows what the outcome will be without you, because they're living in it. They like, fuck no. I'm hearing drag us to hell. So this person's already living in hell. They're already in purgatory. They don't have to wonder. There's no illusion. There's no room for interpretation. This man or woman already knows what life without you would look like and how it will remain, because they're already living it. And they like, fuck no. Like, absolutely not. So now they are in an energy of really, they've been working with the divine, with the Most High, with their creators, their spirit team, asking for an out, asking for a window of opportunity to escape this bucket or this race that they willingly went back into. Okay, yeah, conflict here and then involved, literally. This man or woman could be on their knees. They are definitely connecting to the divine to help save them from this conflict, this reality that they rushed into, that they went back to. This person they didn't got real serious since meeting you and since you departing. This person was very immature in the beginning of this ordeal between the two of you, but it's like they are shaping up. They're getting their shit together and they're keeping it together at a rapid rate now, because reality is a motherfucker. I'm hearing this reality is too much to bear, but they also know that they are still in that window of opportunity, not only with you, but with Divine Holy Spirit, where they can make some true improvement and turn something around. What is it called? Like, I think it's in college in particular. My college days are over, but it's like that crunch season, where it's like you gotta give it all you got. But that can apply to anything, sports or something like that, like go hard or go home, like that type of energy. like put in all, like do all the extra credit you can, because it's going to add to your overall grade. But you got a certain window to where you have all of that shit submitted, or go hard or go home, like accumulating as many points on the board as you can, like free throws, get as many as you can in before that timer stops. It's that type of an energy. So now this person is going hard because they want to come home to you. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Like that end of semester, do all the extra credit or submit it in all at one time so you can get all the credit at one time, and just throwing free throw after free throw and just like killing that shit back to back. This is what this person is going through. Yes, they're very committed to this as well. And they already know it's not easy, but they've accepted that at some point. They're like, oh no, fuck that. He too much, she too much, they want too much, they do too much. Now they like, I understand why. I understand why they come off as too much and why they are a lot to handle and to digest. I get it now. So now this person is committed to rising to the occasion, because again, this is someone who has experienced you, your essence, your divinity, and they know that if ain't nobody else worth this, you are. They've never met another they've never met another man or woman who they truly believe deserve this level of commitment until they met you. And the fact that I said another, this lets me know that this person, underneath all of their distorted and heavy frequencies and energies, underneath all of their unhealed trauma, they too know that they are meant to be a high value man or woman. Because this is the type of person, they will go into a connection and breadcrumb the fuck out of you, bare minimum the hell out of the relationship, because they simply believe that the other person is not worthy. Even though they could be sleeping with this person, giving them money, time, energy, effort, a level of commitment, it was never that serious. Relationships got serious when they met you. After you left, I feel like this is a shift that recently occurred here because it's fresh. The energy feels very fresh. But again, identify your timeline. Past, present, future energy. Yeah, they just were simply not willing to give this version of them. They didn't even care to become this version of themselves or to live out this version of themselves because of everything around them. Like, y'all not worth that shit. I'm not finna be devoted. I'm not finna be, this person they could be biblically. That's pissing me off. They could be biblically versed. This person could come from a background where they know like a lot of scriptures, or this person was rooted in some type of a belief system. Because I'm hearing something, I think it's Boaz or something like that. I think that means like finding someone who's worthy, but I don't fucking know. Let me stop trying to reference the Bible because I don't know much about it. So we have nightmare here and then includement. Yeah, they're not willing to allow anyone to stay in their life that produces this reality without you. Like, fuck no. Life without you is a nightmare. They know that now. But yeah, this person knows that they have more to offer life, more to give. They could give more in a connection, but they were not. They were not coming off a high horse. They were not going to give, I'm hearing just your regular hoe, all of this commitment. And this person definitely could have tried to put you in a category as other people in their past or people in their family, shit that they're used to seeing and being with, but you're not. So now they have taken you out of that category of you don't deserve all that shit. You better be grateful for the bare minimum, the sex, the time. I'm not giving you more than that. Ain't nobody worth all of that. This person was grossly mistaken when it comes to you, and now they know if don't nobody else deserve it, you do. Yeah, vow keeps coming out. Vow and perseverance. So this person has made a promise to do what is best, to do right by you. And they have also made a promise to their higher self to not fall short. They know that it's not going to be easy. They know that they have to persevere and endure to overcome. But the only thing they're enduring and overcoming is what they laid down. Okay? They just have to clean up the mess that they made. Yeah, it's competition, but they're in competition with their higher self. This person, they're very cocky. I mean, I guess that's not a bad thing if it's healed. If it's coming from a healed space, But this person, they have been in competition, or they tried to put you in competition, but now I'm getting they're competing with their higher self. Yeah, reconciliation. They're not playing. This person's doing whatever they have to do in order to get you back into their life. Okay, whatever that looks like, just getting you back is the goal. They're focusing on one thing at a time. I'm here and taking it one day at a time. Competition, reconciliation, leadership, and then innovation. Yeah, now this person's like an energy, like, I don't want to be a fucking loser. I don't want to just let life pass me by, playing a game, sitting on the couch, doing the same thing day in and day out with the same people, the same mindset. This person's ready to experience more, and they want to experience with you. They want to experience these things with you because they already know the people that they could have chosen over you, went back to, even if it was a lover, they're never going to experience that version of life. Because these other people, they just don't have it. And this person, they didn't have this inspiration into you until they encountered you. Now this person, they believe they can live a different life, okay? I was also getting an energy, before my speech started to be horribly disrupted, I was getting an energy of, what's the point? Like, everybody around me is the same. What's the point of even trying? It's so much shit against me than it is for me, so I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to stay in like a safe, comfortable zone. I'm not going to grow. I'm not going to strive to be better than my mama or my daddy, because it's like, what's the point? This person was feeling all alone. You know how you are, you reach that period in your soul's journey, like, God damn, am I the only man or woman on the earth that feels this way? Am I completely alone in this walk? And out of aversion, this was a way of them protecting themselves and not to get their hopes up and not to crush their own spirit. They're like, fuck it, I'm just going to be like everybody else. I'm just going to fall back into the gray, or fall back into the distorted. At one point, this person, they wanted change. They were very inspired at some point in their life, and then they allowed life to like disempower them. They allowed life and things, circumstances, pain and trauma to snuff out their light. And then you came along, you lit their torch back. Now they have like this burning fire inside of them, but their inspiration for that fire to continue to burn has left. That's you. It's like, without you, what's the point of the fire? They don't want to feel or to experience life on that level if it's not with you. That's why this person's afraid to live life without you now, because you have, in a very secretive way, unknowing to them, you have activated them, reawakened them to the life that they're meant to live. That should be getting on my nerves. I don't stumble over my words at all when I'm talking to my kids in my day-to-day life. Like, this shit is so annoying. I'm so over these pathetic ass demons. Like, it's annoying. They are truly, demons are truly pestilent. Like, go the fuck away. That's all you can do is jumble my speech in this short fucking portal when I'm channeling. It's just fucking annoying. Okay, let's see. Challenges, passion, responsibility. They are now comfortable. I feel like this person always knew that they had a calling on them too. I'm getting more and more indication of that. They've always known that they've had a certain calling over their life. It's something that could have been prophesied to them, because again, this is a person who has some type of a root, some type of a foundation, either in, I feel like it's religion. I don't really feel like it's spirituality. I feel like you, divine feminine, divine masculine, you're the one that's rooted into spirituality, and this man or woman, they may be rooted in religion. Again, flip and switch the roles as they resonate. You could be this person I'm reading directly. But it's like, this person, they knew that they had a calling over their life before they met you. Just like you did. You could have known at a very young age, like, I'm different, but you didn't really know what that meant until you got older and experienced life a little more. This person knew. They were very stubborn. They've been very disobedient to the Most High. It's like they've been running away from their calling, but I'm here, we got your ass now. I mean, we got that ass now. So this person has unknowingly answered the call through you. Like, gotcha. You got to be quicker than that. Oh, you go receive this call. Yeah, this is a person who has a calling on them. And you came in as like a secret weapon or a proposition or opportunity. Yeah, like if you answer the call, you get this fine ass man or this fine ass woman. Okay, you get a divine masculine, a divine feminine, an emperor, empress, a high priest, or high priestess, depending on what level you are on in your divinity. You definitely have reached the divine masculine feminine level. For some of you, you have ascended to empress, emperor level, and others of you, you have evolved to the high priest, hermit, or not hermit, hierophant level. The high priestess and the hierophant, that's a connection. That's the most sacred connection. That's when you tap into like that kingdom purpose partner type of an energy. For some of you, you have already ascended to the high priestess or hierophant level, and your person's meant to as well. So you should know where you're at in your level of ascension individually, okay? But yeah, this person's meant to stand right beside you. Let's see. Yep, teamwork make the dream work, for sure. And this was you just simply taking on your role in this person's life. Literally, teamwork to decision making. So now this person is making the decision to make this dream work because they know that they have someone who's worthy on their team. You have harmony here and then sacrifice. Exactly. It's easy for this person to sacrifice their past because what they've been holding on to really ain't shit. It's really not. And you coming into their life and then leaving. I'm hearing, who was that, Miley? You came into my life like a wrecking ball. And yeah, because you came to knock some shit down because they were living a faulty foundation. Their life was a lie. So you came in representing a tower moment, divine intervention. But you also have to allow this person the necessary time and space to make their own free will choice. Look. And they have made a decision that gives them support and loyalty and dedication from the divine. This is a man or woman who's accepting it. Like, yeah, I've always had a calling over my life. And in order for me to honor that calling, I have to make a lot of changes in my life. I have to make a lot of decisions when it pertains to the people who I'm around. Are these people really supporting me? Or are they just watching me go through it? That's where they're at also, is what I'm getting with this teamwork, decision making, and support. Like, who are really my supporters? Who really care about me? Yeah, confirmation. Who really cares about me? Who can I really rely on? And now this person, what they used to rely on people for is different. They are expecting certain things from certain people that they're just not going to get. But they can expect to receive it from you. It's like, damn. So their level of expectations has changed. So they expect more out of life, more out of friendships, more out of connections, more out of family dynamics. And it's like, I'm not going to, those expectations are not going to be met with this friend connection, with this romance, with this relationship, with this family member. Like, my expectations are never going to be met here. So I need to rise to the occasion. And that's what's happening. Alright. So let's see. Let's close out with some tarot to see what else wants to come out. We got the Page of Wands here and the Magician. Yes. And with the support being the last energy that came out with this oracle, Divine Holy Spirit is helping this person manifest an opportunity back into your life. But how this manifestation is being granted, they have to show a level of improvement, a level of maturity, a level of self-development. That's how this manifestation is going to be granted. So when this man or woman comes back into your life and like more persistent, you're going to feel an energy shift because they have shown enough dedication and determination to at least have a conversation with you up close and personal. Yeah, romance. So yeah, they're receiving support in this romance. So once they reach a level of like approval, like, okay, I guess we'll lift the energetic barrier and blockage between you and this emperor, empress. You've proven enough so far. I guess we will reward you with an opportunity to call them, to text them, and put it on their spirit to reply back to you and possibly even want to meet up with you. It's like this person has to earn that now because it was given to them too freely, and they took it for granted. They did. Let me go check on my daughter. Hold on. Alright. Let's see. Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Page of Wands turns into the Ace of Wands. You got the Seven of Swords here. This person is being very strategic. They know now. So this is them operating in the spirit of mind your business. Keep people out your business. They can see certain people who are still, they're too concerned. They're too invested. They're too curious. They want to know too much about this person's life and about this connection in particular. They were oversharing with these karmics or these demonic attachments when it pertains to the evolution of their life, and the demons that reside within them and the demons that reside within these other people who really mean them no well. They mean them no good. They were able to read in between the lines, like, oh, he, she, they done finally met a man or a woman that's going to awaken them to truth. How can we counteract this? How can we use our power, our influence, the longevity of our connection? How can we use that against the divine masculine and divine feminine who has entered their life? How can we manipulate? Blood is thicker than water. I've known you longer. We've been together. We've done all of this. How are you going to choose them over me? These fucking demons and karmics that are connected to this man or woman, they really like started to become very creative. Like, who can stop this man or this woman from evolving through love? And whoever was the more influential one is the one that was used. Whoever is the more influential friend, family member, or karmic lover, that's the one that these demonic, this demonic intelligence sent to the forefront. Like, okay, you have the most influence, you have the most say over this person's decision making currently, so you need to go in, seduce them, love bomb them, do love magic, sex magic, whatever. If this was a family or friend, gaslight them, fuck up their mind, purposely give them the wrong advice because you know that they're going to trust you over this man or woman who is newly in their life. They'll trust a family member, they'll trust a long-term friend versus a man or a woman who just came into their life and who's so different from everything they know. So that's what the agenda was with this demonic intelligence, to get this distorted man or woman to look at you as someone in a completely false light. And I feel like that's something that's already occurred, because the way that you act, the way that you respond to this person's bullshit directly contradicts what they thought about you. If you was a karmic, if you was a pick-me, if you was just like everybody else in their life, why are you so determined to stay the fuck away from them and to keep them out of your energy? Why are you so determined to protect and preserve your divinity? Because you are nothing like what they thought. That's why. So your actions have spoken way louder than anyone else's words. And now this person is responding to that truth. Because people can talk all day, but you have shown them through actions that you're not just talking. Yes, Queen of Swords. You're not just talking, you showing too. You're not the type of man or woman to say, I'm not doing this, I'm not going for that, and this is my boundaries, and you actually fucking stand on what you say. Yes, Ten of Wands, and they feel it. You're not the first man or woman to come in their life and talk a good game, what they will and will not accept, and what their life is like. This person is used to people talking a good game, but also proving people wrong. Like, I bet you I can do that to you. I bet you I can get away with that shit. I bet you I don't have to show up the way that you are expecting and demanding me to. And that was true, but not with you. Not with you. You stand on big business because you mean that shit. You're not just talking. You're not just trying to look good and sound good. This person may have thought like you were trying to recreate yourself in this relationship. You're like, no, I've been this. The only thing that needs to be recreated is your distorted ass. And now they see that. Eight of Swords. You stood on big business. you could still have this person heavily blocked from your energy, and rightfully so, because the barrier has not been lifted between them and spirit. So if you still feel heavily like blocked and like it's still really more fuck them than anything else, that's because that's an energetic barrier that's still existing, and this person has not really earned access to you like that yet. But for many of you, the energy will shift. I got this in your September reading. So 9 of Pentacles here. Those of you where I'm going to say, those of you where it's meant to shift, it will. You have free will. I know some of you get in comments all the time. I get it. Everyone has a voice. Everyone wants to be heard. If you do not want to reconcile with a man or a woman, why are you watching reconciliation readings? Why? Why do you continue to do that to yourself? I don't get it, but to each his own. Alright, so the Magician, exactly. Those of you who are meant to reconcile and meant to bring this connection back, it's coming back into fruition. Alright. What's going on with this Magician? Judgment. That's literally what I said. This person is asking for a window of opportunity, so now they're being judged. Like, okay, yeah, we can make that shit happen in a blink of an eye. We can take that blockage, that barrier off of that man or woman's heart and mind when it pertains to you in a blink of an eye. We can change their viewpoint and perception of you in a blink of an eye, but we're not. We're not. We already gave you a pass. We already let you back in prematurely, and you fucked them over again. Now you have to show me, said Divine Holy Spirit. You have to show me. And then I'll let you have access. And then I'll lift that energetic and spiritual blockage that has this man or woman keeping you away from them because you're full of fuck shit. Show to me first that you're not a fuck boy or a fuck girl. And then I will let you back. I will give you an opportunity to speak to this man or woman again. But not until you show me that you're tired of your own bullshit. So that's what this person's doing. They're being judged. Like, okay, let me see. Let me look. I'm being reminded like how I check my kids out before they walk out the door to go to school. Like, of course, they're at that independent age. They get up, they shower, they brush their teeth, they dress themselves, everything like that. But you know how you have to check. Like, let me see your face. Let me check behind your ears. Let me make sure you got lotion on, like you're not looking crazy. Like, let me check you. Let me do a one-over before you go out here. That's what's going on with this person. Like, no, let me check behind your ears. Let me make sure you presentable. Okay, you can go now. You represent me now. Now you can leave the house. That type of energy. 3 of Pentacles, yeah. Now this is something I can work with. This is the Most High, their spirit team. This is how they're responding to this person. Like, all right, now that's something I can work with. We can move forward with that. But yeah, let me make sure that you're representing me the right way before you walk out this house. Just like a mother or father to their children, a proper mother or father to their children. They're going to make sure when their children go out into the world, they're representing them in the highest state. You're not out here looking crazy. You're looking like what you're supposed to. You're acting like what you're supposed to. Yeah, that's what this is. Okay, so 5 of Swords. Painful, sometimes overwhelming, but necessary transformations. Yep. Got the 2 of Cups here, and then the Ace of Pentacles. This is a love reading for sure. This is a reconciliation love reading, to be exact. 6 of Swords. This man or woman is coming back towards you. Yep, they're coming back to make something right. They're coming back to make peace in a situation. They're coming back to heal whatever damage that they have caused. They're coming back to own up to their shortcomings. Take responsibility. Yes, Ace of Pentacles still here. This person is returning back to this foundation. They are being supported. This reconciliation is being supported because this is someone who has proven themselves, or they're actively proving to the divine that they are worthy of a reconciliation. Because again, this is a man or woman who has a calling on their life. And I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. I already know I'm not talking to the divine masculine and feminine who are in alignment with this. I'm talking to some karmics, to be honest, with what I'm about to say next. You don't have to take this man or woman back. this man or woman can completely evolve past your ass and get a better version of you, okay? Get out the energy, stay out the comments. I'm not reading for you. I'm not reading for the disgruntled, bitter, unhealed ass man or woman. I never take them back. I don't want them. You this, you that. No. You on the wrong fucking channel and you connected to the wrong reading. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to men and women where your soul is settled. You're not bitter. You're not angry. You're not vengeful. You are at a peace within yourself. So it's easy for you to make a decision one way or another. Even if you don't decide to have this man or woman back, you're not fucking hung up about it. You're not hoping that something bad happens to this person. And those of you who are in a settled spirit, naturally you're going to want this man or woman back because they reflect what you deserve from the beginning. If you're in a settled spirit, naturally you don't want to go out and experience another connection, lay down with another man or woman if you don't have to. Okay, I'm reading for you all, not the bitter spirits who claim that they healed, but you so angry every time you hear about a reconciliation reading. No, actually you still a karmic. Or you've been a karmic the whole time and you've been a problem the whole time. Anyone who gets angry and repetitively angry about reconciliation readings, you're clearly the problem. You're clearly the indifference. I'm not reading for you. Refrain from going in the comments. This is not for you. This energy ain't for you. This love ain't for you. Now back to those of you where you want this. Don't let a fucking bitter nothing in the atmosphere change your mind and your spirit. Yeah, see? I'm not talking to you fucking karmically possessed ass men and women who claim that y'all divine masculine, y'all divine feminine, y'all healing, but you so fucking bitter and sour to a collective reading. You still attached to some type of a stronghold, and the stronghold ain't this connection. You trying to convince yourself that someone wants you back that you may not even have access back to. I'm not talking to y'all. Yes, that's exactly. I just called the fuck out y'all ass. Get out the energy. Get out the readings. No one cares. The devil to the 3 of Cups. You are a karmic interference. And I called your ass out in the end. Those of you who love to jump in the comment, not me, not never. But you the same one who watched these readings all the way to the fucking end. You a karmic interference and I denounce your ass. Get the fuck out this frequency. Get off this channel. Because this channel is for men and women who can evolve, who can heal. It's not for y'all ass. I'm not a karmic reader. I don't support this shit. And I've been feeling it and seeing it in the comments. I almost want to turn the comments off, but I'm not. I'm just going to continue to denounce and exile y'all demonic, karmically influenced ass. Trying to provoke seeds of doubt and worration in other people who are truly wanting to reconcile with this man or woman. Get y'all ass out of here. Yes, the 2 of Wands here and then the 7 of Swords. Exactly. So my true divine masculine, divine feminine, and you're going to know if you're a true divine masculine, divine feminine for one or two ways. You're either open to this, you don't feel the need to get in the fucking comment section and tell me how wrong I am, or you are still like, no, I don't want that person, but I wish them well and I hope that they receive everything that they want, and God, please put me on a higher path to receive something more. I just don't want to do it with them. I love them. There's no harm. If you are in alignment, you're not even getting in the fucking comment section trying to spew hate. You're just like, nope, that's not my reading. That's not what I want. I'll just wait for a new love reading. Or you are completely accepting of this energy and you want to hear this message. Ain't no way you are healed and you are divine masculine, divine feminine, and you still feel bitter and butthurt about something from your past. It's not. It's not. So that's how you're going to know if you are in a proper frequency. You either accept this and you're going to go back towards it, you're going to allow it to happen, or you accept it and you're still going to move forward in love and light. Like, I wish you well. I hope that you do find a better version, a more suitable version of me for you, because I'm asking for a more suitable version of you for me. You're not going to be bitter. You're going to be okay if this man or woman does move on past you and receive a high value man or woman in replacement to you. You're not going to want this man or woman to never receive goodness again because they didn't take you the first time. That's how you know if you're a fucking karmic or not. Some of y'all don't want this man or woman to receive anything. Some of y'all so fucking spiteful that you will remain your distorted self Like, who cares? This reading ain't for y'all. Page of Swords here, and then a Hierophant. Exactly. This reading is for people who truly want this higher level of commitment, and they still want it with this person. But they know that they cannot accept this person and the energy that they were in. So you prayed, and your prayers are being answered. Don't never let a fucking karmic demon dog bitch get in a fucking comment section or any version of your fucking energy to penetrate your mind. I'm talking to men and women. You prayed for this transformation for this man or woman, and it is happening. Okay? So that is your reading. I'm sending you all mana, love, and light. And until next time, namaste.